A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this week's video, but more on that later.
So it is May 12th, over a year since I started construction on the wall tent, and we are officially trying to move in today to our beautiful little shipping container home. It's not done, but we don't care.
It's done enough.
It's done enough. It's warm enough.
Yeah, we're ready.
And we're just gonna whack-a-mole all the different problems that arise.
Hopefully not too many.
Hopefully not too
You've
many.
already been going. We've switched the baby gate. What? Wow. Oh my gosh, Max, this is gonna be so much better. Yes. Okay.
Take a look.
Oh, it's big.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then if you look back there by the light to your right, there's a wood plug.
Okay.
That just goes in the hole.
Oh, here.
Uh-huh. Done.
Done.
And then if you want a different system in the future.
When he can pull this plug.
Yeah.
I don't think he's there yet.
No.
This is what I was dreaming of.
Right?
Yes. Because before, if I opened it, this is the moment. Max is coming. So much better. I know. Yeah, now I can keep you safe. Wait, it's so much better.
Problem number one fixed. The kitchen is not even close to done yet, but we've decided to move in because it's warm enough now that we can use the wall tent kitchen, which is a beautiful kitchen, fully functional, has running water, propane. We even have electricity down there with the solar panels. Freya, come on. Place. Good girl. What a day. What a day.
We did it. We moved into the shipping containers today. It's honestly like feels kind of surreal to be up here, like officially. And last night as I was falling asleep, I had that like nervous, like giddy energy. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe the day is like finally here. Like this is something we've been dreaming about for so long. And yeah, like feel so many different things, but honestly, the thing that's like the most is like this sense of calm, like peace and relief. Like we did it and there's no more, oh, I can't wait till we move in. I can't wait till we move in. Now it's like, let's build a life up here. Let's figure out a way to get comfortable up here, to build our routines, to get settled. And it's funny because like if we had done a move like this big of a move like a few years ago, it would have been like a day of madness, like trying to unpack everything, get everything where it needs to be, blah, 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 etc. And instead, today was honestly so relaxing. We just did a couple of trips. We didn't go crazy with it. We just allowing ourselves, like, instead of a move-in day, like a move-in process, like we're living here, but is it necessary that every single item gets here on the first day? No. Instead, we can just enjoy the space. Hey, Freya. Freya's very excited to be here. We can just enjoy it, and that's what we're doing. Honestly, I was hanging with Max today in the wall tent while Lou was doing a trip, and I felt like I was like on a retreat. Like I was just hanging in the tent, laying down, enjoying the nature and the peace and quiet. Hey, boys. And yeah, we did it. We're here, enjoying it. Yeah? Scrub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub. Scrub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub. When we moved into the shipping container, I promised Lou that I would start my sourdough starter because I have been wanting to make bread for so long and just haven't really made the time for it. But we have the book, the Bible on bread. Oh, Max, you got the tripod. Yeah, you're so strong. I like that effect. But to make my, whoa! You almost lost the camera. We are back. It has been a few days, but we got the critical supply. We have whole wheat flour. We have all-purpose flour. And it is time to make a sourdough starter. And it's kind of perfect because sometimes it might be easier if he would just like chill and hang out on the ground while I did something. But in the end, I really want him to be a part of all of the kitchen stuff and all the stuff we do, gardening, baking, cooking. And so it's kind of perfect that he actually is so curious and really wants to be included. And it's like such a natural thing to want to be included. And so it's just like on us to figure out ways that he can be a part of it. So this is our white flour, Max. White flour. We're gonna go in, we're gonna eyeball this, okay? Yeah, that's the white or whole wheat flour. Max, we need lukewarm water, so we're gonna actually have to heat some up because our water is cold. So. Oh, now I'm talking. Now we're talking. Yeah, this is gonna be our starter. I bet we're gonna make hundreds of breads from this. Yeah, and we can use a extra of it. We can make you sourdough pancakes. Cover the bowl with a kitchen towel and place in a cool shaded spot for 2 to 3 days. Kitchen towel. Might as well do this since we got some critters in here. Cool, dark place. I can't wait to give you a piece of bread. Yeah. This is really exciting. I honestly have been wanting to do this for so long. And it feels like just getting up here and living on the land is just inspiring me so much. Yeah, Max, we're gonna just make so many fun memories up here. And today is actually Max's birthday, and so it's a pretty special day. More? More? Well, it's already the middle of May and the sun is shining so brightly during the day. At night, temperatures are still dropping, which means we've been lighting fires in the middle of the night to warm the container. One of the easiest kindlings to find on our land is birch bark. So Max and I have created a new little routine. We walk about the forest, collecting kindling, singing, dancing, talking to the trees, while Freja runs wild at our side. Walking the land with him on my back, exploring new corners, getting to know the details has become one of my favorite parts of moving up here. Foraging is something that interests me so much, and I can't wait to learn what other ways we can thrive using what's already growing here. From wild strawberries to stinging nettles to even the common dandelion, I have a good feeling that there's so much waiting right before us. Just finished up with my bath. That was literally incredible. And it's so wild to think that last year, this time, Max had just been born. Now, he's here. He's such a big boy. And I feel so lucky to be his mom and to have Lou just look after us so well. It's been like a really, really big year. Like, I don't think I ever realized, like, you know, you don't know until you know. Having a kid is so transformational. And now that we're up on the land, it just feels like everything's falling into place. And this is the spot we're gonna raise him. It's like really special. And Lou's been so nice. I feel like to make this also, obviously it's Max's day, but in a way, this is a really big day for me last year too.
So it is day 2 of us moving up here, and my job for the next couple weeks is to slowly fix all of the little problems that aren't really that catastrophic, but I feel like when they accumulate, they get kind of annoying, and there's just so many things I feel like that I can fix from like a design standpoint to make it way nicer and easier for Dana and Max to be up here. And these are really the things I excel at, just like building systems, designing spaces so that it's actually nice to use them. So there's like a list of like 20 to 30 little things I want to do just to make life smoother. If we just chip away at them one at a time, eventually we will get to a place where life up here feels really easy and fun. I feel like right now it feels fun, but it's not like super easy yet. And part of that is just getting used to like living up here, but the other part of it is design and designing and building and organizing spaces that actually work for our little family. That's the beauty of building stuff yourself, is you can switch it really easily. A lot of the wall tent I actually designed in such a way that you could improve it very quickly in the future. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Fix as much as possible. Ta-da!
It looks great.
You're still in the tub.
So the next step on my to-do list is to build a compost. We've kind of been debating for like over a year where to put the compost, what to build it out of, and we just can't figure it out. So I'm just gonna put this one down here out of some pallets. I think when using American pallets, you wanna look for the ones that say HT on them, which is heat treated. In Europe, I think it's EPAL, but definitely do a quick Google because you don't wanna use pallets that have been soaked in toxic materials for your organic compost. Yeah, this is gonna be a super quick, easy build, but I feel like it'll be so nice to have a dedicated place to put all of our compost. Right now, we've just been storing it in green boxes. And then when those fill up, we just dump it in the woods, which is kind of a waste. But on the plus side though, I did test out a couple different compost heaps in the woods with hunting cameras to see if we would attract any raccoons or bears or coyotes or any of that stuff. And those animals seem completely uninterested in the compost that we supply, at least. I think because there's no meat products in there. It's kind of hilarious, actually. I thought like something would come take a look at the compost piles, but literally not a single animal has come tried to eat any of our compost so far. So if you're wondering what compost that's been stored in a green box in the sun for like 6 months looks like, you're about to find out. Probably pretty gross. This is one of those jobs that just never happened because I wanted to make the perfect compost pile instead of just making one. But here we go. We have one now. Oh. Wow. That's so gross. Freya, leave it.
I just want to say, please do not judge our compost pile. We should have started this way, way long ago, but we have had other things keeping us busy. So we just put our compost in a bucket and then hope for the best, and it turned really gross.
So Dana's putting Max to bed, and that kind of wraps up our first week in the shipping containers. It's kind of hard to believe that we were actually finally able to make the transition from suburbs to living off-grid. And it's also really cool to see Dana and Max interacting with the spaces that I built. It kind of makes me think that I want to build all of the structures on this land myself, or at least with a team of other people, just because it's so special to design these spaces for our family and to see them kind of turning buildings into an actual home, which is really what it's all about, I feel like. Freya! Freya's in an epic battle right now with a chipmunk. They've been playing cat and mouse all week.
A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this week's video. Squarespace makes running our online store so seamless, which is something I really appreciate even more now that we've moved into the woods and embraced life off-grid. The site handles all the complicated things for us, like the sales and the delivery of our ebooks, which gives us space to focus on all our current creative endeavors, which for Lou looks like finishing our shipping container kitchen, and for me is writing recipes for our next cookbook. If you'd like to test out some beautiful templates, head to squarespace.com/wildweroam for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. See you next week, and thanks so much for watching.